You know what? As disjointed as this episode's been, there's been almost no Chrissy. Yes!
At what point? What does that mean? Sorry, but we are so not having that conversation.
Yeah, well, there ain't gonna be no sleep the rest of the night, that's for goddamn sure. Thanks for nothing. Look at this motherfucker. Usually he just looks sloppy as fuck at first thing in the morning. Now he's looking sloppy as fuck. Well, I guess it is first thing in the morning. So that tracks. Jesus Christ, man. He don't have a second. The fuck you want?
Pregnant.
Oh shit.
Should I keep it?
I don't get involved in affairs of the heart.
Good, smart man.
Think they'll help me support it?
Oh, sure. It'll be Father knows best over there.
You're a dick.
Would you want my advice?
Look, he's a dick, and then he realizes he's a dick, and he pulls it back. That's what I love about him. Really? Really? Like I said, Camilla don't take no shit. Man, boy, I wish a kid would try that with me. Fucking, like, she must be crazy trying to do that shit. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm fine, really. It's just, it's creepy up there alone.
I'm on the upper side of my up and down, you know? This feels like, remember that Simpsons episode where it's 29 stories in 27 minutes or some shit? This feels like it's a series of short stories, you know? A bunch of vignettes, not one cohesive episode, you know?
I talked to
She
my
just
mom,
stared.
and she wants me to go to Vermont this weekend. For what? Friends of my dad's. Paul and Irion Dudley. Paul's a psychiatry professor at Dartmouth Medical School, and they have a horse farm and ride and talk. Paul's very inspiring. Sounds good.
I'll say one thing. This actress is fucking incredible.
Already.
She is amazing.
Irion is an amazing.
Look at all the different shades and nuances
now,
she's played these last few episodes.
The
She's fucking incredible. Never seen her in anything. Was this her only performance? Like, if it was state of the art, you know?
This is a great gladiator movie. Look at Kirk Douglas's fucking head.
Hey, I kind of like reacting to a reaction channel. I don't believe in, showing other YouTubers' work. I just think it's professional courtesy. You shouldn't show their work unless you get permission, right? So, because you see those channels, they talk about like 29 reactions to epic rap battles or whatever, and they show them all at once. They didn't get permission for that shit. There's no fucking way. I think that's just, uncouth, right? But otherwise, I would love to react to reaction channels. In other words, I'd be cussing them out.
I want options when I graduate, Meadow.
Damn, he just turned on her. You see that shit?
Years, a C- is fucked for me.
Yeah, man.
Early in the semester, you'll make it up.
I mean, she's probably not the best response, but his reaction was not good either. You know, that's a bad on both sides scenario there.
Is that all right, honey?
Fine.
It's a fucking Pop-Tart. How can it not be all right? Those things are excellent.
I'm gonna take care of you, Ralph.
You got to brown them just right, though. You know, put a little butter. Never mind.
Danny,
I've said too much.
Sure.
Because did you know that, like, this is actually true? If you put butter on something like baked potatoes or Pop-Tarts or anything, the browning process is much better than if you don't. That's just a little secret from Fat Man. I'm just telling you. Especially baked potatoes. That's why those restaurant baked potatoes are so good. When you do them at home, they're not as good because you didn't put butter on them. You know.
She's busy.
Hey, Phil.
Put your shoes on. Oh. What'd I say? I don't know. What'd you fucking say?
Oh, this is going down right here. This is going
I've
down.
been sick, Phil. Mind your fucking business, Ralph. Oh, where do you get the
I mean, his old lady is his business.
To me, and where do I get my fucking balls?
Yeah, this is ugly. I can see both sides.
What's the matter with you?
God damn it. You can't put your hands on her, though, man. That's a dude's woman.
What?
There's like some line crossing here, man.
Give me a break. In 2 seconds, I could get a job at any other.
Listen to me.
Holy shit. Oh, he likes it. Never mind. Okay, gotcha. He's a fucking psychopath.
You understand? I asked you a question.
Yeah, I've been ambivalent about this, Silvio, for the most part. Like, he's not been good or bad. Now he's on my shit list. can't be going around hitting women. I get it. It's the world. Look at this motherfucker, man. Holy shit.
Hey, college boy. How's school? Good. You know,
Is Meadow here?
books. Almost Dean's List.
What's this almost? Give me his name, no more.
All right, Sybil, that was funny.
I'm going to. I'll probably end up staying.
Why didn't you tell me this place was so fancy?
Calm down. It's just my father. Believe me, it'll be nothing compared to meeting your dad.
Damn, shade.
What business is your father?
Sanitation.
Actually, he's in waste management.
Toxic chemicals, medical waste, that sort of thing?
Yeah, sort of. Environmental cleanup.
That sounds respectable. Quasi.
Did I tell you my father's filing a restraining order against her?
What?
For real?
You're kidding, right?
You obviously don't know my father. He totally freaked when he heard about the C-.
Well, I mean, couldn't you try talking to her first?
At this point,
I mean, a restraining order is kind of a bitch move. I gotta say, this ginger bourbon is excellent, man. It's an excellent addition to my repertoire. You know what? As disjointed as this episode's been, there's been almost no Chrissy. Yes!
Asshole. Yeah, right. What man?
Oh, shit.
You tell him, sweetie.
I like this girl.
Women. Why was I born handsome instead
They
of
like
rich?
motherfuckers dunking on him, you know? Because he's a dick. So now he's gonna go beat the shit out of her. Blah, blah, blah. We get it. Sorry about your penis.
Leave me alone.
How else am I going to take care of you when you're 9 months pregnant?
Oh, yeah, about that.
You serious?
Of course I'm serious. We'll get a little house.
I don't believe him, but this is sweet.
Hey. It's a boy. We'll name him after me.
Just like an Italian does.
It's a girl. We'll name her
Anthony Jr., AJ, you know, just like every other fucking Italian on this show. Richie, Jackie, you know, we get it.
Get him, motherfucking piece of shit!
Well, that took a turn.
Get it all.
I'm glad this motherfucker got shot in the face in Memento. Fuck him. Oh, did you hurt your widow hand, bitch?
We were arguing, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. That whole protected women thing, I think that just got fired up. It's your last drink, motherfucker.
That's the reason why you won't pass the fuck over.
It's my fault she's a klutz.
I would beat him with just for fucking lying. That's what I'm talking about. Don't be lying to me, bitch. Yeah, how's it feel, bitch? Oh, man, they better not be pulling him off.
This is the boss of this family. Shut the fuck up.
20 years old, this girl.
That too.
I need a therapy session after all this.
Let's go.
Like, I don't really miss the therapist, but I kind of do at this point. Jesus. Man, I'll tell you what, though. Jesus Christ. I am buzzing the fuck out, man. Like, I had the shot. And maybe an ounce of, like, I don't know how much. Because it's all mixed up, right? It was total 4 ounces. But I've been, you know, ain't much left. I've been hitting it pretty hard. I'm buzzing like a motherfucker, boy.
I think we need to talk.
Buzzing. Oh, shit, not the talk.
I think that maybe we've been saying too much of each other.
Don't!
I don't know.
You don't know, huh? Don't be mealy mouth. Just come out with the shit, bitch.
I really like you, Meadow.
Yeah. But that, you know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing this.
It's just... I don't think we should see each other anymore.
Right, yeah. I don't know. Well, then you do know, motherfucker. Then don't say you don't know, bitch.
I'm really that surprised.
Mealy mouth, motherfucker.
Why? I mean, things were going so good.
Honestly, you're too negative.
Nah, this is horse shit.
It's like you have this underlying cynicism about everything.
She was positive. You'll make up these grades
I
better.
really didn't want to get into this.
Man, dude. He's a whole ass bitch. I have thoughts. I'll put a pin in this for now. I have thoughts. Yeah, you're still standing right there in front of her. Ah, what a bitch. Oh, we finally get a
things
session.
are better then? Since our first session?
Oh, shit. Okay. Nice. Things are definitely not better.
Sometimes even painful sessions can break the logjam. Yes.
That's been my experience in therapy. It ain't easy. It's work, man. If you think therapy is easy, if you think you never hate your therapist, then you have a shitty therapist. You better hate your therapist. Because it's hard fucking work, man. You can't be coming out of a session like, boy, that was relaxing. Then you got a shitty therapist.
A young man who worked for us our own sanitation. He died.
Who?
Oh, you don't know.
Don't ask no questions. Let me get this out. He
He
changed
died,
the gender,
so-
though. That's interesting.
Work-related death.
They both know what that means, but they can ask any
but they
goddamn
go so
questions. Oh, Tony. I'm actually getting a little teary-eyed. It's probably because I'm so fucking drunk. Literally, my first reaction, this bourbon hit me hard. I've mentioned this before. When you drink Fireball all the time, anytime you switch to something else, it hits you like a fucking jackhammer. I've noticed that. Like, at this point, Fireball is pretty much Kool-Aid, you know? Apparently. Like, you get used to shit, you know? I'm going to have to start switching up more, because I ain't been hit like this in a while, boy.
God, is there nothing to eat in this house?
Oh, man. Yeah, see, her mood has changed. Go to Uber Eats. DoorDash. Actually, DoorDash is what I prefer. That was a very disjointed episode. I mentioned that before. It kind of, like I said, it kind of reminds me of like the 29 stories. Like it felt like a bunch of short stories, a bunch of vignettes. It felt like there was a lot of time skips, and to me, that always throws me off. You know, plus they go to black a lot too. Not something you typically do when you don't have commercials. So which indicates like it's more than a day. Like I wonder what the time frame was for the full episode. I'd be very curious to know that. Like, what span of time is the full amount of the episode? Right? Clearly, Ralphie's got to die. Like he's got to go. That this episode proved anything, it proved that. But I already saw that was in the mail anyway with the foreshadowing and shit. Any of you guys watch Daft Pina? It's Daftpina. He basically analyzes animation channels for the most part. It seems like criticizes. And remember, criticize isn't necessarily a bad thing. You know, I take criticism as a filmmaker. I take criticism because that makes you better. Like, if you just have a fucking echo chamber and you don't ever get any criticism, you can't get better. Like, criticism has really fucking helped me, man. There was, in my early days of my channel, criticism really helped me improve a lot, man. You know, so criticism isn't necessarily bad. Point being, though, Daft Pina, he talks like this. You know, the episode was disjointed. Dude, he literally talks like this. He literally talks like that. This felt like a Daft Pina video. It was like very disjointed. That's all I got, man. I don't know. The thing with the shit with Noah kind of surprised me. I didn't expect him to be a douchebag. You know, mealing me off. Oh, I said I had thoughts about that. Here's the thing: if you're gonna break up with somebody, just fucking do it. Don't be mealing me off. Don't be half-assed. I don't know. Just fucking say it, man. It's like, look, I got the pussy, and you're not excited anymore, so I'm moving on. Or really, what the actual issue was, it seems to be, his father broke his balls about the fucking grades. Your grades are slipping, so you got dumped a bitch. That's literally what happened. It's like, the dad was probably like, I'll cut you off unless you can pick up your fucking grades. You know? And so the only way you can pick up your grades is you gotta dump the bitch. You know, that's probably what happened. So just fucking say it, man. He was all mealy mouth and shit. That shit annoys me, man. So I don't know. But this was pretty much, I think it feels like just a setup episode. I don't want to say a mediocre episode, but definitely a setup episode. You know, like it's just, like they're moving pieces into place that'll come into play later. But this whole season's been just, I'm telling you, like from the very beginning, even before I knew the mom died, this season has been disjointed. It's been like fucking weird, man. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.